We've got another farm to build, and this is something we need to decorate a lot of future builds. So we need honeycomb and lots of it. We're going to be building an auto honeycomb farm today on Minecraft School. Our objectives are, number 1, obtain a bee nest and start making honeycomb. Number 2, build an auto honeycomb farm. And 3, build an apiary and breed lots of bees. You're probably thinking, what's an apiary? Well, it's basically a bee farm, and we're going to be building it here. Now, like I mentioned, we're doing an auto honeycomb farm as well as an apiary. They basically do the same thing, but one is going to be decorative and manual. The other one, of course, is going to be automatic. Now, you need to locate a bee nest, and we've got one here already. There's another one over there, and it looks like bees are already using that one, which is interesting because last time that one seemed abandoned. Now we do have a bee here, one bee. I'm hoping there are more, because if we just bring back one bee, that's not good. We need multiple bees, and without 2 bees we can't breed them. So I need to absolutely make sure that we have more than 1 bee around here. I can take both of these, but it's best if we do it at night, although these ones will be calmed if there are any bees around here. I don't see any. Okay, we've got bees in here. I can hear them. But I need to grab my Silk Touch pickaxe and try to break this before they come out. And I hope so. There we go. You need to use Silk Touch. That will give you the beehive intact. So we've got that right now. Bee nest, I should say. Bee nest and beehive are different, and we will be making some bee nests or beehives later. I don't see any other bees around here, so I'm really wondering if we happen to have a completely abandoned one. But if so, you know what? We can still use this. I'm just gonna check around here, see if there are any other bees. What I'd like to know is, what do you have to do to find more bee nests in this seed? It's been difficult. I haven't really found anything. But I've got those 2. We'll see if one of them actually has 2 bees in it, but I'm kind of doubting it. I think the bees that were there before may have despawned, which is unfortunate. But I have an idea where one bee was. He was flying all by himself, and I couldn't find any, absolutely no beehives around him. So we'll see. So what I'm going to do here is plant a few flowers just in a few random spots, and I just need these so that the bees will stay around here. I've got some oak saplings. I'm going to put one, let's say, right about here. And let's say another one over here. These are going to be permanent. I've got some bone meal. Let's see if I can get these to grow up nicely. Come on. There we go. That was fun. That's not exactly the size that I wanted. I was hoping for something a bit bigger. Okay, let's try this one. And 2. Okay. That's much better. Okay, so this one I know had the bee in it. At least one. Put that there. This second one, I can hear it. Okay, I'm hoping that there's going to be more. I'm just going to put this one down here. That's fine. It can be down low. Stick that there. All right. And wait and see if these guys come out. Now, this is pretty full. I could take out a bunch of honey or honeycombs. Now, this one doesn't seem to have anyone in there. I do have shears. Okay. So what I'm going to do, since this one seems quiet, I'm just going to take that. There we go. This one, if I use the shears, they're going to come out and they're going to be very angry. So what I need to do with this one is put a campfire underneath. Okay, the bee came out, but I'm not hearing anything in the bee nest, which means I think this one is alone. I am going to have to go and try and find another one. I found another one, but no bees. Oh well, I'll take it anyways. I know I've passed that tree before. There's a hive. I am really hoping there are bees. We have multiple bees. Oh, right. They're going back to the hive. Let's see if I can get them now. Got them! So we've got 3 bees now. All right. Back home. It appears I have a problem. So I did collect all 3 of these. One of them had bees in it. I even got the advancement. But as I place these around, not a single one has bees. So either this is a bug or something went wrong here. None of these have bees in them. All right, we got bees. We definitely have bees. There's one way over there, but we got more. And in fact, I found a couple more, and one of them has bees in it. I'm going to be using that for our automated farm here. But I think before we do that, let's take a look at our comment of the video. This is from Black Moonstone. I'm finally caught up with the series. Also on Java at least, if you look into an Enderman eyes without moving, they are indeed stuck and can't move. LOL. Wow, how lucky are you on that portal room location? Yeah, very, very lucky. I did not expect to be finding it that close. But you're right. If you're staring at an Enderman, it won't move. It just stands there, and that's at least on Java, as was said. But I think it's time to get started on this farm. All right, I'm just going to show you basically how we're going to do this. This is going to be the beehive or the bee nest. We need an observer. Just going to go up here. It doesn't really matter what direction you're going. And we need, of course, a dispenser. Now, the dispenser depends on how you place it. Like if you go like that, it's facing you. And that's exactly what you want. Except you want it right behind here. So, dispenser's going right there. So it'll be facing into here, which is the beehive. Now here is where we want to put the shears. And on top, we need a block. Any block is fine. Actually, I think I'm going to use a bit of wood. This will look a bit better. And there we go. And on top, we need to put our redstone dust. But I'm not going to do that yet. I don't want to start activating. So I'm going to get to the rest of this done. Now this is basically it, other than the redstone, which I guess I can put on right now. Nothing's really going to happen because we have absolutely nothing to collect yet. So I'll just put it all on here. And now we need the collection system, which is going to go underneath. So I need to dig down. I think I need to go down by... although I don't want to be digging straight down, do I? No, I don't. Okay, I think we'll be okay. So I need to go down, I believe, this far. Okay, so I want to put in ladders so I can get up and down. Because who wants to get trapped underground? And that's fine. Okay. I'm going to be covering this up anyways. Alright, so we want to put in our collection system. Need to make sure it's in the right place. Okay, so I need chests here. There we go. And I need to dig out a chamber in here. Alright, so we've got that done. Now we're right underneath where the hives are going to go. So I want to make a line of hoppers. I don't think it necessarily has to be a line of hoppers, but it makes collection much faster. And then we need to fill this in with blocks, and it doesn't matter what. I really don't care what. I am going to put a couple of blocks of redstone for power, and we'll just keep doing this here. Put another one right about here. And there we go. So as you can see, this is 4 wide. And this is 4 wide. An even number actually makes it a lot easier to put the track in. I've also got it going 4 out because the honeycomb tends to drop out that far. So I need all this rail. We got a couple powered rail. You only need to use the 2 powered rail. That's fine. And what we're going to do is put a path. Let's put one right over there too. If I can reach, that would be great. There we go. This is just going to come along this way and go like that. It's going to turn. Put your powered rail in here and keep going like this. And we will be done very quickly. So it's very simple. And that joins up. And it's really done. Everything is done except for one thing. This thing. Except it's hard to get going. I need a little space. So I'm going to have to actually cut a hole in here briefly so I can get up here. And push it. So put that on. Push. Hello. Push. There we go. Just put this back in. And it's running. And it'll collect stuff like that. There we go. We don't want anything to come down here, so we're going to cover this up. But before we put in our beehives or bee nests, we need to build the structure. And before something falls down there, let's just put this trapdoor in there. That's better. It's time for the pop quiz. Number 1, do you ever use bees, and what for? And number 2, candles are one of my favorite decorations in the game. What do you like from 1.17? Let me know in the comment section below. We're going to go with a fairly simple, straightforward design. Now, with an apiary, in reality, you're not going to have an enclosed building, but we're going to be enclosing this. So we're just going to go up 3. Yep. Now, the reason we are enclosing it is because we want to keep the bees inside. Now, that's not totally necessary that we do that, but there is a problem with bees flying around freely. They can disappear. They will drown in water. They will get attacked by mobs. They can just disappear. So what we're going to do is go out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can come out this far. I think that'll be fine. So we'll come out 4. Could go out 5 if you like, but I want to keep this a little bit smaller. But you can even leave a space of just 1 here. The bees can come out and just fly in this little space here, but I want to give them some room. Alright, so what we need to do is build up the walls. And this is where things get interesting. So we're going to put these up like this. And I would like to have a lower wall here. And then on the front, same thing. And on the side, it's going to be exactly the same as what we did before. Now I actually want to leave an opening here so we can get in and out. Now the back is going to be a bit different. So we're going to be putting this up here. Keep in mind we need space for the redstone. And this down here. But we also need to have access down here. And for that, we're just going to be putting in some trapdoors. Now I just have 2. I need to make 2 more. So there we go. And we'll just put these on the ground like this. And then flip them up. So we have easy access to, I guess, repair any shears that we have in there. Now the rest of the wall is going to be glass. So just fill this in with glass. They're going to be completely enclosed. Now, if you're wondering, what are we going to do? Because we don't have any bees in there yet. Don't worry about that. I've got a plan. Okay, there we go. And we're going to leave the inside just completely grassed in. But before we get everything done, we need to do the roof. For the roof, we're going to go all the way around with slabs like this. And then up on top. This is going to be a little bit different here. So we want there to be slabs all on the top here as well. So we'll be covering all of this up like this. Now we want this area to be covered up. So we'll just put slabs in here like this. And I think we'll do another layer right along here. And in fact, we're gonna... you know what? I think this is fine. We'll go like this. And then I want to put in a glass right up here, like that. So we got a bit of a skylight. Now let's take a look. I think that looks fine. It's very simple, of course. Now, on the inside, we want to block this off. And that means more trapdoors. So I'll put them like this first, and then flip them down. So that part is hidden. Bees won't be able to get in there and get trapped. They have this little area to fly around in, which is absolutely wonderful for them. And we're almost done, actually. Alright, so we're going to get this thing running, but first we need to make some beehives. And it's fairly straightforward. We're going to make 2 of these like this. And we need a honeycomb in the middle. So we need 2 beehives. Now these are empty. We won't have anything in them. One of these has some bees in it. I'm not sure which one, but we're going to just finish this off. I got a bunch of flowers. Let's place the door down first. It's right here. Okay, come on in. Now, get rid of these. So we need that. As you can see, it's running. It works. I think those were collected by the minecart. Okay, so what I want to do is let's put the 2 beehives on the outside. Now, you want to make sure that they're facing this direction. As you can see, it is. Put that there, and put these in. But before we do that, let's plant some flowers. Now, I got a bunch of dandelions, some poppies, and some cornflowers as well. So just spread them around. I think add some color like that. And is that it? Oh, it's full. Okay. Now let's put these in. Hopefully one of these will have some bees coming out very soon. And there we go. Oh, look at that. We already have one that popped out. That should drop down. Oh, hold on. I think we may have an issue. Oh, we do have an issue. I built this one level too low. Oops. We're gonna have to redo this up here. All right, it is running. And, yeah, I had to get some stuff out of the way there. You may notice, my levels are down to 7. Yeah, I accidentally killed myself by, right-clicking on the minecart. I got in the minecart, and I suffocated. Okay, don't do that. All right, now this should be running, and now we just need to wait and see if we get a bunch of honeycombs. An even better idea would be to breed these guys. Now, if only they would stay out at the same time. That would be much better, wouldn't it? But, they're not. All right, let's breed them. One for you, and we got a baby. We got a baby coming? Yes, we do. All right. So I'm just gonna quickly get out of here, and we'll let those guys make some honeycomb. I would actually like to add a couple more things in here, just so we don't have anything spawning inside. That's a couple of lanterns. Don't want any creepers in there, do we? Now, this last part is quite simple. What we're going to do is build kind of an outlying area, or the fence. It's not exactly a fence. We're going to be using a few things like this. And, you know, just making it look a little bit rough and adding in a few things like fences as well, actual fences. I'll just do a couple things like that, and I think I like that. I think we're gonna do it all the way around. And we're going to add in some leaves in a few places, just to add in a bit more of a defined border here. I think that'll be making it look a lot nicer, a lot greener. We got some spots here that are just a bit empty, so we'll place those in there as well, like that. We're also going to plant some peonies. Why not? This will look nice. Put them around here. And we can actually use a bone meal to get extra ones. I think a couple is good. So place these around the sides, I think. Maybe one up farther. Yeah, somewhere around here. I think that'll look pretty good. And we've got a bit more bone meal. Of course, we want more flowers in here. So I'm going to get more flowers and just plant them around. And we just want to keep breeding these bees, because we want more and more bees, both inside and outside. Actually, on the outside, I think it would be nice to have a few. If I can find another one come around here, that would be great. But we have one bee nest back there that doesn't have any bees in it. So I'll just breed some up, and we're going to check how much honeycomb we got. I think I may have lost some bees outside. This is the only one that seems to be around here. Nothing coming out of these. Oh well, just keep breeding up these guys, and, well, you can get a whole bunch of them around here. Let's take a look at how this looks in shaders. Looks a lot nicer, doesn't it? A little bit brighter. Yeah, I'm liking this. Let's see how many honeycombs we got. So far 18. Oh, we're doing pretty nicely here. So I'm going to be able to make a few candles with that, which I will be using to decorate. I'm also going to be using honeycomb to wax the copper roof, because I would like some of it to be not completely green. So it's going to be mixed. And I think that'll look great. Well, it's time for your homework. I'd like you to take a screenshot of your apiary and post it on my Discord server in the homework channel. Now you can make this bee farm bigger, or you can use it to collect honey as well. Do you prefer honeycomb or honey? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you're interested in seeing more Minecraft School, then please consider subscribing. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.